Paladin here, doing a little news thing. I figured maybe it's easier to try to get a whole bunch of news stuff out of the way, kind of all at the beginning, and then maybe at the beginning of every night, and then maybe I have less newsy type stuff to try to cram in between games. So, since I talked to everybody yesterday, I contacted BioWare, trying to figure out the monetization thing, so I want to figure out what I can really expect, since YouTube started to block the monetization of some of my videos without any explanation. Like I said, I kind of felt like it was the so-called random searches like at the airport, except I kind of feel like these are like, let's just kick out the monetization of random videos and then see if he responds and see if he defends it or not. And if he doesn't defend it, then we're just gonna hijack, the funds. Even though, like I said, I've made 0.00. Literally, I don't even have a video above 1,000 views, so I've made 0.00. But still, I want to know, because every week I'm ramping up my quality and involvement news, and there's even more coming because the Rackle thing is coming. The Thorn. They've made on their Twitter thing. They've made 3 posts in the last 24 hours about more animal attacks on Alderaan, and then the people that go to get treatment on Alderaan disappear. And I'm trying to cover that stuff. I'm trying to do all this stuff. I'm spending about as much time playing TOR and managing the YouTube channel and all the artwork and stuff as I am at my actual job. So I want to know, I'm not doing this to make money, but I want to know that I'm basically not going to get robbed by the powers that be. So I emailed BioWare this morning, it's basically this morning. It was in the middle of the night because I felt like it after talking to myself with you guys. I emailed BioWare. They got back to me right away. They're like, you know what? We actually don't license that anymore because of this state of things. Because of the way the licensing's going, so they don't license. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I was hoping that that wasn't the answer. I was hoping that they could license, but you know how it is. You hope in one hand and email Disney in the other and see which one works first. So I emailed Disney the exact same thing. You guys won't believe this. I still can't believe it. Disney, also very, very nice, polite, and professional, got back to me almost immediately and said, we don't license this either. And I read that, and I'm like, okay, BioWare doesn't do it. Disney doesn't do it. So who is it? And they said LucasArts Limited. And I'm like, but LucasArts basically doesn't exist. I mean, it sort of does, but it's Disney now, so I don't understand the legalese if it's some kind of wholly owned subsidiary or this or that or whatever. But apparently LucasArts does exist in its own form still, which I didn't know. I thought just like a lot of other people thought that they were just slapping the logo on everything just to sell copies. But apparently it exists. So now I have an email to LucasArts, who did not get back to me. I'm hoping tomorrow I'm still going to do videos. I'm just not going to spend even half as much time on this because here's the thing. I'm spending a lot of time on this. Yes, I get that. Everybody gets that. But there's only one other person that I could find, ironically, just like Tiny Death Star, that's doing this full time. Only one person. And he leaves a lot to be desired. Oh, I put more of those on there than I thought. Thermal rigs for the win. Money, money, money. There's only one other guy. Oh, by the way, while I'm over here, here is the new Corellius Duke SE. I saw these last night. They actually do not cover the other side. Here's the Corellius Commander. For everybody's reference point, you'll see that his passenger bay is not covered, and mine is. I don't know why that is. Better tell this person they're going to be on YouTube. Oh, they're AFK. Oh well. Well, hey, that worked out. I should probably tell this person why in case they actually read that and go, "Who the hell OMFG BBQ?" I know, kitty. Okay. I'm just not gonna pour as much time into it. I simply can't. It doesn't make any sense. So there's only one other guy doing it. I believe he's not a bad person, and I do not want there to be some kind of damn feud. He's got a lot of viewers, a lot of people like him, and I get that. Oh, ha 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 ha. That's why I'm making my channel. I'm making my channel because there is another group. There's another mindset. His stuff is more geared towards the hardcore, and he has a set group of people that he runs with, and that's fine. Those do that if they aren't going to let us have to a passenger. I'll cover that in a second. I'll explain what I'm talking about in a second. This guy kind of caters more to the hardcore and the people that are already geared. That's what I mean by that. The people that already have a group and are already geared. I'm catering towards middle ground people that are just working on their suit. They get frustrated just like the rest of us. They get stuck in crappy groups just like the rest of us. They're not terribly good at making friends because they never had to before. But they want a PvP, and they want to see normal games. They want to see you making friends. They want to see you talking to people. They don't want to see just the good games. They don't want you cherry picking out every single damn game where you screw up. They don't want to see quick editing. They just want to see the game. They don't want stupid music that they hate. They don't want to see all kinds of whiz-bang special effects. I'm a normal guy with a relatively normal computer, and I don't have any freaking money, and I'm just trying to make a YouTube channel. Tiny Death Star was exactly the same thing. I started doing Tiny Death Star. I looked around. There's only one other guy, and he's got a lot of viewers. He's got a lot of people watching, but there's no commentary, and he's not explaining what he's doing, but he's showing you how to do it, but he's not explaining it, and so that's a different crowd. So both of those people's channels are monetized. So I don't get it. I have a feeling that LucasArts is going to tell me, yeah, go ahead, sure, there's no problem. But then I got to figure out which games that covers. I'm wondering if LucasArts retains the rights to all the Star Wars games, but and I bet you they do. I bet you it's only licensed. So I bet you this is going to cover... Shoot, I know I should have written that down. Attack Squadron? Crap, is that what it's called? Clone Wars, TOR, and Tiny Death Star, and whatever new stuff. So I'm wondering if that's how it works. I wonder if everything's licensed through LucasArts. So I'm seriously hoping that they go, yeah, sure, go ahead. Why did you even think there was a problem? I'm gonna say, well, because YouTube is going ballistic on everybody, and my stuff's on there. Blah, blah, blah. Crap, what else? Some things I can't tell you about. So that's kind of nebulous, I apologize. I'll be able to tell you about them eventually. Wow, that is the... That was freaking weird. Boy, it's amazing the freaking weird crap that you see just by sitting here recording, talking to everybody. Oh, where's on the street, passengers? Ah! Okay, so Echo says word on the streets, passengers will be introduced this summer to mounts like this. So good, thank you. I'm glad somebody's reminding me what the hell I'm talking about. Ooh, what's that? It's a pink blaster rifle? Is it Valentine's Day? Oh, no, that's a Oberon gear. That's very, very festive. Okay, so what Echo's talking about, check this out. This mount is actually sealed. This is old news, obviously. So just bear with me if you already know what I'm talking about. This is sealed. You see his? His is not sealed. For all intents and purposes, our speeders are exactly the same. His is just a different color. And you can tell his has a seat. Now, when you look at the icon, it's not covered. But you look at here, and it is covered. It doesn't make sense. You know, Chewbacca was a Wookiee, but he was on Endor. Endor's where Ewoks live. But Chewbacca was on Endor. It doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. I don't know if they're going to fix my ship, or if I'm going to have to buy a new ship. I don't know. This isn't even the same person. Who cares? He's probably like, what the hell are you doing? I better down. Yeah, they I hope they get updated. Oh, there's even some weird kind of clipping here. Oh, you know what that clipping is? That is the frickin' back seat. That's the passenger seat. Huh. That is wild. So I hope I hope that they just kind of trim. You can see how they added the art file. Here I'm hoping they clean up the art file. His has got a really... I can't move my camera over there. You can tell his has just got a really clean passenger seat. And hopefully maybe they can just click this and hopefully hit the delete key. Or if they never finished it, for example, hopefully they can finish it. Also have the other mount start above it. Of course, now I have to find where Echo is. Beep beep. Okay. So yeah, he says he doesn't think they'll fix the commander, but I really hope they do. Oh, the bounty hunter event's out again. Oh, here's the there. This is what he was talking about. Oof. This is the new Calicar Strike Fighter Simulator, which I'm sorry, it looks like a teeny tiny escape pod. But I know what they did. They probably trimmed down the art file and then just turned it into a mount. You can see, you can see his his turrets clipping out of it. They're both guild members. That's funny. Let's look at the cool. It's got a very Empire rear end. One of the things people were talking about ages and ages and ages and ages and ages ago is why they don't allow you to like attach lightsaber crystals to these and allow you to change things like the thrusters and have an underglow. But I did notice, and if you notice with Galactic Starfighter, that you can change your engine glow and you can change your laser colors. I think those are the two things you can change. So, even looks like it's got two teeny tiny missiles. Anyway, that's cool. It's cool they're doing stuff like that. They're really trying to bridge the gap. Oh, come on. Ah, stupid. Go. They're really trying to bridge the gap between the normal game and Galactic Starfighter. They're really trying to bridge the gap. And it's things like that that really help bridge the gap. That way it doesn't seem like you have two disjointed things, sort of like the space missions are. And after reading up more on the bomber, I'm starting to wonder if that's gonna segue into PVM missions. I'm a little more skeptical maybe now. Status of DD. Huh. Well, if he says he has all 6 of the new ones, we might as well just go through. Where the hell did he go? Oh, that is the new Iraqi Renegade. I'm sure it's pronounced some other way, but another guy has all these up, but it was on PTR about a week or two ago. I like this one because it's got like what is called the Eubraxis like looking fins on the front, but it's got the really aggressive looking, dirty, trashy back end that just looks freaking awesome. Of course, it doesn't look awesome on the station, but it looks awesome everywhere else. Pretty much any other planet and it looks cool. It just looks like another dirty bike. I love it. I love those dirty looking bikes. Oh crap, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, they're just bridging the gap between Starfighter and the normal game. I don't know if it's gonna change into PVM quite like I thought it was, but or PvE. I really hope it does though. Or some kind of something because PvP doesn't get old. But and especially now with all the new players that are coming in, but you see, oh holy crap, that's the new pod racer. You see the potential, and it gets frustrating. So those look cool. That was like very Tatooine. They looked very Tatooine-y, kind of like the little Jawa blimps. Looks like something the Jawas would make. I like it. I like all the pod racers. I like all the pod racers. I think they need to have another team and make a pod racer game, and every planet should have a pod racer strip. Bonk bonk. I love the little honky noises that they make. I have like the old red, like nasty looking one on Viper for RP reasons, and I like it. It gets a little annoying sometimes, but it makes the most adorable little honk honk noise. And they come in like pretty much every freaking color. I like the blue one. Alright, now I gotta do what every good Republic citizen needs to do, which is report these little bastards as spam. And put them on ignore so I don't have to frickin' see their bullcrap. The problem is as soon as I log on to Empire, I'm gonna have to frickin' probably ban and ignore like 2 more. I forgot about the new Tauntaun. Those things are very nice. Sellers, very marketable. He's talking about, is it this one? This one has clothes. Kind of all kinds of like pack sort of gear. And I assume that's supposed to be a water tank or a duffel bag or a sleeping bag or something. That way you don't have to kill your Tauntaun. Spoiler alert, episode 5. You don't have to kill your Tauntaun if you get stuck on, was it Bespin? Hoth? I can't remember which freaking planet they're on. I know, everyone's, oh my god, you don't know. What does she say? They're on Dantooine? I can't remember. Everyone's gonna freak out. OMG, you don't know, blah blah blah. Anyway, he's got a cool little vest. Cool little saddle. Cute little tail thing. Of course, absolutely nowhere to poop. Because in TOR, you don't poop. Well, maybe that's what that's supposed to be. That's not anatomically correct, but who cares? He's kind of a little bow-legged. Those freaking velociraptor-looking toenails. God, if this thing kicked you, you'd be dead. Let alone if it just rammed into you with these freaking rhinoceros elephant tusks. I guess you can kind of see through there. They need to make rideable banthas. Whoever's in charge, if you're watching this, you'd make a frickin' mint by having banthas. You gotta have the banthas poop, though, as you're walking around. Oh, that'd be hilarious. Okay. Coffee, what the hell were we talking about? I think we covered everything. She says, my guns itch. Yeah, okay. Mandrias is back. Thanks to him also. There are cool people. You just gotta know how to talk to them. And yep. I think that's it. Covered the. I know I should really freaking make notes. Cover the whole YouTube rigmarole. Chasing my tail with that. Covered the whole potential rock cool thing. Jeez, what else is there? Cover the whole bomber thing. The bomber's up on PTS, but I can't find if there's any rules barring people from recording PTS stuff, even though people do it. I don't want to lose my whole channel over recording PTS stuff. Like I said, I can't find the rules for it. So, suffice to say, the bomber's on there. The other thing, though, I really like to be surprised. I am a QA tester by trade, so if they wanted to pay me, since I don't have the time, I would test it for them. But I don't want to play it for the sake of playing it, because that's going to ruin it for me, and I'm not getting paid. We're going to have it in less than a month anyway. What else? So I decided not to. I got it all installed last night. PTS, public test server. I got it all installed and then I realized, you know what? I'm just gonna wait, just like I always do. I think that's it. I hope this will give me... I hope this will free me up for talking about other stuff. Oh yeah, we reached 10 subscribers. We're actually over 10 now, on our way to 100, little by little. So I want to thank everyone for that. If you haven't already, go find the video and vote on who you want the next bio video to be of. Oh yeah, I screwed up and I was calling it patch 2.4.2 when it was 2.5.2. I know I wasn't making that up. I read it somewhere, and then they changed. They went back and changed the numbers. Somebody screwed that up. Made me look like a dum-dum. But it's patch 2.5.2, not that anybody cares, but I feel stupid, so I care. Rackle thing starting, I can't wait for that. As soon as the Rackle thing comes out, I'm going to cover the hell out of that on Viper. You guys haven't seen any Viper videos, but he's my hybrid. And his role-playing thing is the whole Rackle, fighting the Rackle plague. It's actually really super interesting, at least in my opinion. So hopefully you guys vote for Viper. Otherwise, it's not going to make very much sense me playing him, and I am into the roleplay thing. I don't roleplay like everybody else, but I do roleplay. So, please, 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 if you know anybody in this game that has the same mindset as you, please tell them about my channel. If each one of you told one person, I would be really super grateful. Even that would be a really, really big deal, because it's almost impossible to get started on a YouTube channel. It looks super easy, and I did it one time before, only with 2 videos. And then I abandoned it, which was really dumb, but editing videos was a lot of work. I don't edit these videos, which got me yelled at by some people who I won't name that think they're too good for everybody. They're kind of prima donna video editing people who have a hell of a lot more time than I do. I don't edit my videos. I edit the bio videos, and that's it. Unless something really goes wrong. Like, I had to edit one of my Tiny Death Star videos because of some lag that I wasn't going to put everybody through. Yeah, you know, it is a lot harder than I thought. When I did the last one, all I did was just edit my, this was like two or 3 years ago. I just edited my meta tags slightly to circumvent this issue where YouTube was incorrectly auto-correcting the name of my channel, which is bullcrap. How messed up is that? It auto-corrects my channel's name when people try to search for it, so you couldn't find it. So I just messed around with my meta tags, and all of a sudden, it was right within the top 3, which is where it was supposed to be. Right next to this very popular restaurant and this very popular bowling alley. Those are the only 2 places on the whole entire planet that had the same name as mine, which I didn't find out until years after having the name. So that's all I had to do. I just adjusted the meta tags, and everyone could search for it. And I got a very respectable, something like 500 views for each video, and that was enough for me. That was the end of my ambition. I didn't have any ambitions past that. That's all it was for. Where it was just to have a teaser video online. I'm making this for a completely different reason, and I can't get any views. I have virtually nobody to quote-unquote box share with. I have the right meta tags, and it doesn't matter. You couldn't search for my Tiny Death Star videos even if you were looking for them. And you can't search for my TOR PvP videos even if you were looking for them. I found out from a friend of mine you can type in Samus PvP and they actually do come up. But who in the hell? Nobody's going to put that in. People put in SWTOR PvP, and then they put in maybe like SWTOR PvP with commentary. But most of the people that show up either don't have commentary, or it's not even commentary, it's just them talking to their guildmates. That's freaking bullcrap. And that's what they used for their meta tags. Because one of the techniques is you put meta tags for everything on the planet. I could do. I know she's not. I don't know. Does anyone care about Miley Cyrus anymore? I don't freaking know. I don't follow that stuff. But I could theoretically put Miley Cyrus twerks blah 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 whatever with Justin Bieber egging the blah blah whatever the top #1 news thing is. I can just throw in my meta tags, the same ones that they use, and all of a sudden I'll rank like #1 because nothing else is named that right now. And that's how I got the views on my other ones. Again, it wasn't even monetized the last time I did this. I was doing it solely to raise awareness for my video game, actually, because I have my own video game. which none of you probably know, but I do have my own video game. Has nothing to do with Star Wars. And it worked. It did exactly what I wanted to do, and but like I said, I only had 2 quote unquote competitors. They're not really competitors, but YouTube, the way YouTube ranks, it has to rank somebody first, and it was me in a restaurant and a bowling alley. But with this, like, everybody's frickin' meta tags, description, and title are the same. And there's no way to get any higher without even quote-unquote box sharing, where I tell other people to recommend my video in their recommendations thing. That way, if they get subscribed, it pops me up. By the way, they have absolutely no incentive to do that, because they're the one that already has all the subscribers. So what? I have 11, so when you guys subscribe to me, you might see theirs. In all likelihood, if you didn't know about me before, and if you didn't meet me in-game, you're probably already subscribed to the other person. And I probably popped up on the right side of theirs, which is this automatic link sharing thing that YouTube does that you opt into, that pretty much everybody opts into, because it's, besides searching, it's the only way you're ever going to find anybody. And those are YouTube recommended. And it does that automatically. So there's only one other active YouTube TOR person. So what, I would have one other person to hitbox with, or share box, or whatever it's called. It's only one other person playing Tiny Death Star. So that doesn't do me a hell of a lot of good. I don't understand why my forward arrow key never works. But my back arrow key does. I can turn left and right and backwards, but I can't go forwards. Anyway, but the point of all that is that I need you guys, if you like this, if I'm funny, if I crack you up, or if you just like what I'm trying to do, please, 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 each of you just tell one person. That's all I ask. And then if those people, you know how they go, if those people tell one person, if all of those tell one person, then eventually, you know, I'll get to 100. You know, do I think I can get thousands of subscribers? No. And I already talked to somebody about this. And in fact, yeah, I tried to explain it to him, and all he said was, well, yeah, that's why I'm gonna do WoW videos too. You should do other games. And I'm like, no, I'm doing this for Star Wars, not for myself. This isn't about me. This is about us playing what we like to play. I'm not gonna effing play WoW just because WoW has a population of around about 7 million, maybe. Some of those are dupes or whatever. You know, TOR, what, maybe a population of 5,000 max. So if I get 1,000 subs, that's actually freaking amazing. I'll be floored if I can get 1,000 subs. Because I know there isn't a huge population that plays Tiny Death Star, and I know there isn't a huge population that plays Clone Wars, so, which is unfortunate. Those are both great games. So I think the majority of, and nobody watched the videos that I put up of those anyway. Even though I love those games, I love to play them, but nobody's watched them. So I think my limit's 1,000 subs. I want to get 1,000 subs. I have over 10 now. I want to get 100, and then I want to get 1,000. But the only way I'm gonna do that is if you guys tell people. I tell people every single night. I really do. I maybe tell 5-10 people every night. Out of the 5 or 10 people I tell, they all say, "Oh, I'm gonna go check it out." Like maybe one of those people does. And then out of those one people, I only actually get a new sub like maybe once every 3 nights. So I tell about maybe 30 people. Out of those 30 people, I get maybe 3 that check it out. And out of those 3, I get like 1 sub. I mean, that's why you people that are already here are the ones that I need help from, because you're the ones that stuck it out. You know, I'm not asking for money. I'm not asking that you even hang out with me in game, even though that would be cool. You're more than welcome to. I've told everybody that. I'll play Galactic Starfighter with you. I'll go on ops with you if you need a healer. I'll go on flashpoints with you. I'll help your guild out. I'll record videos for your guild. Whatever. But all I really need from you, if you wanted to do something, is just tell somebody. Or if you have a guild forum like Grim, I wish Grim would just tell their whole guild about me if they haven't already. I don't think they have. I've talked to a ton of people in Grim. You know, I need to get the word out. That way, hopefully, I can work everything out with frickin' Lucas Arts, and then we'll be full tilt ahead. And then whenever Star Wars Squadrons comes out, Attack Squadron or whatever, as soon as that comes out, I'll be covering that too. And all the Star Wars news I can possibly get my hands on, even though it's freaking hard to come across Star Wars news. It's not all in one place, despite there actually being a Star Wars news website. So I guess that's it. I'm gonna go start PvPing. Don't have a lot of time. Again, please tell your friends. If you have a similar mindset, you know, if they're similar to you, come and tell your friends. And if you want to group up with people, all you gotta do is just talk to the other people that are already on my channel. Most of those people are people I've grouped up with. They didn't have a group before, and now they have a group because they talked to me and I got them a group. So most of the people in my channel want a group. It's a community for you guys, so use it. I would ask though that you not find the people that I'm playing with that I'm not grouped up with. Some of those people are like, damn it, I was on your video and now people are asking me for a group and I don't know who the hell they are. So I ask that you kind of respect those people's privacy, because I wasn't I never actually thought that would happen, but it's happened at least twice already, where people have tracked them down. Hey, blah blah blah. You know, talk to the ones that are on YouTube first before you ask people in game that you see me playing with, because they're normal people like you, and you probably would get freaked out. So I don't get freaked out. It actually happens to me every night now. But yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah, that's it. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Bye, coffee. Oh, here. I'll do one more thing before we go. Do 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 do. That's cool. That's the sing a song emote. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. I was wondering what that was because I'd seen it listed. That's cool. I love love the GTN on Carrick Station. I love it. It's my favorite freaking place to be. There are so many damn cool people here. Alright, so with Mr. Roboto dancing the druid. That's freaking cool. I'm gonna I'm gonna end it there. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and hopefully it frees up some time for me to talk about other stuff. Um, talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.